I'll wait for you. Push me deep beneath your skin. Let me run inside your heart. Take me down, drink me in. Take me, I'm your medicine.
quick, what's the meaning of life?
change. They always do. People can change. They always do. People can change.
It's a deep and
Shit.
Oh, there we are
Oh,
again.
Oh,
We're back.
happy Easter!
Okay, well,
Yay!
welcome everybody to the third and final of the preliminary, we looked up that word, preliminary shows.
What's
next week-
preliminary? What's that?
That's like voorronde, so fuck you.
Oh yeah, it's a translation. Yeah, nice. Learned something today.
We learned something today. Okay, anyway, forget about that. The real deal, this is the last episode of the semi-finals, so to say. And the next round will be the final. So today we will pick our final two winners. Well, maybe one if both the public and us vote for the same person. But assuming we'll pick two. Let me see what else is important to mention. Oh yeah, there's something real big going on. The winner from next week's episode will not only win a release at High Tea Music, we will also be throwing in a DJ slot at one of our events. So things are getting exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyway, and finally, at the end of this conversation, at the end of the show, we'll have a call with Andromedik, and you guys will have some time to vote for the tune you like the best. And after that, we'll announce the winners. Anyway, am I missing something, guys, or are we good to go?
I think you explained it very well.
Yeah, nice work.
Perfect.
All right.
Oh, and don't forget, we got lovely merchandise and we got a lovely commercial. So if you want to support us, you can buy our merch, but we'll be giving a discount code during the show. And well, do we want to give
you
it now,
can see
boys?
it. You can see the discount code over here in the.
Ah, damn! I totally missed it.
Yeah.
It's already.
Here
It's already
you
there.
can see
Okay,
it.
just look
Community. Use
Look
the
up in
discount
the-
code and get 10% off the merchandise.
up. Only
Alright.
because you're awesome and you're watching this.
We love everybody who's watching.
Okay,
I think
Robin.
we're good to go then.
Yeah, man.
It's a deep
All right, so it's time to announce the first person who has sent in a tune. And that person is...
Where's the
Method.
video?
Method with his tune Hefty.
What again?
Holy shit. Wait, I removed my EQ. Okay. Yeah, Method was also in the first round of the show, but he sent in another tune, which he actually improved over the last few weeks, because he sent in, I think it was version 10 or something, or version 7, and this is version 24. So,
Oh,
yeah,
Whoa.
I think he must have improved it a lot.
damn, the man has been busy.
Yeah, he definitely has been. So yeah, he sent in a video, and I'm gonna show you that right now.
Hey, it's me again, Method. Thank you for inviting me to the show a second time. It really means a lot to me. I'm 25 years old, I'm a man, and I come from Holland, and I live together with my girlfriend. About 3 years ago, I started as a bedroom DJ and I picked up mixing. I really love doing that. It's one of my favorite things still, and I can do it for hours. But I know if I want to take that to the next step, to be able to play at big stages, I have to have my own tracks to really make a name for myself. So that's why 6 months ago I decided, let's take this step, let's make my own tracks. I've been going to the high tea events ever since they were founded. I said this the last time, they really give one of the best parties in Holland. Ever since the start actually, so I'm really excited to be a part of it and see where this can take me. Hopefully I can stand on those stages one day and perform for you guys. The tune you're about to hear is called Hefty. It is a club-focused track, really designed to take over a club system, to feel that bass in your heart. Of course, I'm probably not the best at that yet, so I really hope you guys can teach me the ways to do that to get there. But hopefully you'll like it. We'll see. Enjoy.
And teach
Damn.
we will.
We just heard half a track already. You don't have to show the,
Yeah,
the
man.
track anymore.
And yeah, so he wants to play at a IT event, and if one of his tunes is good enough, he just might do that.
Maybe you will.
Here's the tune Hefty from Method.
We need some MC Robin here. We need MC Robin.
Yeah, alright, getting ready for the build up, come on. Yeah, I can imagine people putting their hands up high at this moment.
I am.
Rise it up.
Yeah, man. Okay, I'm gonna play a bit of the breakdown as well, because I had some feedback on that. We only play the second drop if it's real creative. That's the rule.
Okay. Oh, gonna fade it out right before the drop.
So no 4 times 4 4 to the floor stuff or whatever.
No, 4 to the floor.
Too bad.
Yeah. No. All right. So first off, it's a real banger again. I'm amazed by. He said he was just producing for half a year, I believe.
Yeah, that's crazy,
And
man.
it
That's
sounds
real
insane.
pro-
Like my beats sucked when I produced for half a year, and
Man,
this
this
is
is-
already playable, very playable even.
seriously.
Yeah.
But I suspect that a certain individual called Lexus has something to do with this, but that's just my suspicion.
He might have some connections
I wonder now.
with a skilled somebody. Yeah, might be.
Who's your
But hey,
ghost
if
producer?
if
Who's your
it
ghost
works,
producer? Tell us now.
should we change the title to Lexurus Hefty?
No, let's.
No.
First, we should just randomly call Lexus and add him to the show and just ask him actually. But
Yeah. No, but seriously, all jokes aside, respect.
it's a proper
Yeah.
fucking banger, man. It's a proper fucking banger.
Great DJ tool.
Having said that, there are some things I have feedback on, and I'm gonna start off with a breakdown right away because now the breakdown is fine, but I think you can get more out of it actually, because now you start out with these plug chords, and then you switch back to the regular build-up. But I think if you expand those chords, so you start with them plucking and you open them up, and you create this real epic melodic breakdown, it could really break up the tune, because everything is pretty clubby and, with the bass line and everything. And then the second drop will come, refreshing again. So you might try that. Another thing I had, and it's kind of connecting to what I just said, is that you can also do that in the second 16 bars of the drop. So I think it's over here. At that build-up part, you could make more use of melodic elements, I think, maybe chords, to really make it feel epic, and then drop down to that static... I'm destroying my microphone. To really drop back into that bass sound. I think you can create more contrast in that way. And yeah, the other things I had are some mixdown things. I think your hi-hats are a bit too loud, and instead of those loud
They
hi-hats,
are pretty bright. Yeah, they are pretty
yeah.
bright now that you mention it.
Exactly, yeah. You don't notice it right away, but when you compare it with other tunes, you notice it. And I think if you turn those down a little, and instead of that, make more use of like crash cymbals, and not even that much, just on the first and the third beat, your beat will sound a bit more fluid, I think.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's my feedback on this tune.
Okay, let me see what I can add to that. Personally, in the second 16 bars of the drop, the progression, the chord progression, it progresses downwards. I think like the second note or something. And I mean that's okay, obviously, but I feel like it kind of takes along some of the energy of the drop. Personally.
So can we play it back again, because I'm not sure.
Yeah, maybe do that. Yeah.
So here we are in the second.
Yeah, that one.
It's
No. Yeah, I wouldn't go for the no. Maybe try something like going up, maybe, or just try something else there. I feel like I'm losing a bit of the dance floor energy there.
Yeah, I don't really feel that, but yeah, it's definitely something you could try, because maybe I just don't hear it.
Yeah.
And you could find something better, yeah.
Definitely, just check it out, man. Just check it out. And apart from that, I also think that later on in that part, in that second 16 bar drop part, I think like in the last eight bars, I would say maybe try something like a high pass filter or something again to make that transition to the third 16 bars of the drop feel more intense.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's
Okay, yeah,
basically the same
that's
thing,
okay.
like creating more contrast between that second 16 bars and
Yeah,
where you redrop again. Yeah,
it adds suspense to it all.
yeah.
Okay, your turn.
Yeah, big tune, great DJ tool. I
Nice. All
think
right,
this
on
will-
to the
this-
next. Okay.
No,
No.
this one will bang definitely in clubs, and yeah, lovely tune. For me, there was one thing. If you listen to the background noises and also the effects, so uplifters and downlifters and stuff, they're way too loud, which makes like the drop and the drums drown out a bit. I don't know if you can replay it, but like the first drop, for example,
Yeah.
it's too much. Like if you hear the kick,
Yeah,
the
that's
first
right,
kick,
actually. Yeah.
the
Yeah.
first kick is like really drowned out, you know. So watch out for getting your FX too hard in the mix.
Watch out, man.
Watch out.
we have
You should
Yeah.
watch
man.
out. No, no, just a mix down tip. But yeah, that's it actually. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Big tune.
Yeah.
Next.
I think, yeah, there was a lot of feedback, but all in all, great tune. So I say on to the next one.
It's a deep dimension.
Who was
And that one
Who was
is
that?
from Hoxie. I don't know if you pronounce it like that, but he's French.
that? I think it's Horsey.
Horsey.
It's Hoxwa.
Horsois.
No, Hoxseed. I reckon.
Hoxseed. Anyway, the track is called My Soul. And he didn't have a video, but he did send me some info, so I'm gonna introduce him.
Nice.
His name is Gel. He's a 27-year-old male, and he's single and ready to mingle. He lives in France, and he started listening drum and bass at the age of 7, and then mainly liquid drum and bass. So he started very young. Yeah. His parents were also.
Is this guy 12 or something?
I don't know, man. I don't know him. He didn't send me a video. Anyway, his parents were musicians. Then he decided to play guitar. After that, he bought a synth and learned Ableton. And ever since, music has always been his passion. About his artist name, his last name is Haxo, so he changed it to Hoxseed. He has never been at a high tea event because he lives in France and he never went here for a high tea event. The first thing he's gonna do when the lockdown is over is making music on his Mac, which he could do right now. So about the tune, it's something that he made during the lockdown and it's inspired by the lockdown feeling. So that's it, Hoxseed with his track My Soul.
Okay, well, thank you for that, Robin.
Yeah,
Quite a story, man.
was even better than the video, right?
Incredible. man.
I was amazed that I didn't trip up while speaking out all that information. Went pretty
Yeah, it's,
smooth. Yeah,
Impressive,
Nicely
man.
done.
Impressive.
Give me a hand.
I kind of feel like I know this guy now personally. You know?
yeah. We really connected with him. Okay,
well,
I'm
just
gonna play the
track, man.
tune.
Play the track. Wow.
Oh man,
Alrighty.
this tune fits this day perfectly, you know?
Yep.
Like a happy Easter Sunday with sun outside and everything. Really nice. Actually, while I was editing the videos for this week's episode, I had this tune on repeat, and it was so nice that after a while I didn't even notice it anymore, you know? It was just going the whole time. Yeah, that was great.
Totally
yeah.
feel you, man. Totally
Yeah.
feel you.
Yeah, so this tune, let's start with the drums. Because I think they are a bit too upfront, the drums. And he should cut a bit of high mids, I think. Let's see. Wait, do I still have the audio? I don't hear. Oh, wait, I did the fade out. Stupid me.
Nice one.
So yeah, in this area, the drums are a bit too much right now. So if you tone that down a bit, it will sound even more pleasant, and it will be even better to put on an endless repeat loop. Another thing that I had with this track is, yeah, I really like the piano that you hear throughout the drop, but I think it's just mixed a bit too far back in the mix. So it's really airy now and really ambient. But I think it could have a little bit more body, you know? So it's really, yeah, more in the front. I don't know how else to put it.
No, but it makes sense. But actually, on the other hand, I just got like some interesting news. I got a text. I got a text from Alexis actually to clarify on the situation.
Oh, nice! That's good.
This is fucking awesome. Okay, so let me roughly translate this. Because Lexus is German, so it's kind of hard for me to understand what he's saying. No, I'm just kidding.
He is actually very old. Like he was in the World War, I think even.
Yeah, I think so.
He lives in Argentina now.
Yeah, strangely enough, I never understood why he all of a sudden he moved after the World War to Argentina. But
Yeah, I was like, man, where the hell are you going? Yeah.
yeah,
But okay.
we miss you, man. Come back. Well, so if you hear this, just come back, man. It's safe out here. No, anyway, he just wanted to clarify that the track is 100% method, but he did give him a lot of feedback. But naturally, he's not his GOAT producer. But
Yeah.
for us to clarify, obviously, we did not think he had a GOAT producer.
No, we're always
just
joking
messing-
here. If we
we were
would
just
really
messing
think
around.
that, we wouldn't expose you here. So that's not how we roll.
we were just messing about, man. The tracks are fucking awesome, and well, it doesn't hurt to have feedback from Lexus, but
Yeah.
we should, man. Whenever Lexus is back from Argentina, like touring in Europe again, we should book him.
Definitely, yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Let's look
we
into
should.
that.
Yeah. Lexus,
So yeah,
if you're hearing this, come back.
back to the tune. Did anybody else have any feedback on this?
Flip.
Yeah, let me see. First of all, it's like hypnotizing, man. I really loved it.
Yeah.
It's just one of the tunes that just sets a mood, and yeah, that's perfect for me. I also really like the detailed percussion elements. All in all, I don't actually have a lot of feedback, to be honest. The only thing that I kind of would recommend is to add maybe something that gives the track a bit more character or uniqueness, like something that people recognize, because now it's just a vibe, so to say, but there are a lot of liquid tracks that are just real vibey. But
So what you mean? You don't think the track is good? You don't like it?
whoa, I love I love the
What?
track.
What are you saying?
I love the track. I love the track, but I just need something recognizable
Yeah,
that just sticks
exactly,
with
yeah.
you, because there are a lot of tracks that have the same impact, the same feeling of just dreaming and drifting away. But if you wanna cut through there, you have to bring something to the table that people remember.
Exactly, yeah.
So yeah, that's the same with a lot of tracks in this style, you know, in my opinion. But other people probably think I'm like barbaric. So yeah, that's just an opinion.
Yeah, and it's what you want to achieve with it, you know? Like, if you
Yeah.
just want to have a track with a nice vibe, because it's good music. But if you also wanted to further your music career, you should have something recognizable in your tune, so people will know that's his tune.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
your turn. I just
a
love
lot-
saying. I just love saying your turn because it's
Your
like
turn.
your turn, but he's
It's your
called your, so
turn.
it's like your
Your.
turn, like
Nice.
yours turn.
Nice.
I like that.
Okay. Yeah, vibey tune. Nice chord progressions in combination with like the melodic information. Everything sounds very well fitted, in my opinion. Maybe the drop comes too sudden. Maybe add some effects there, but that's
That's a good one, actually. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It comes too sudden, in my opinion. And actually, a lot of our viewers right now have nice words. I like the ambient cowbell hits I see, and love this tune. Really nice atmospheres, lovely vibe, perfect build and transitions. So, a lot of
Wow.
compliments. A lot of compliments in the
People are loving it, man. And
Yep.
it's true, man. It's a good track.
yeah, vibey.
Yeah.
Vibey.
I think the audience is right on this one.
Yep.
Okay.
Well done, audience.
So now, on to the next one.
It's a deep adventure.
So if you watched the show last week, you would know that Low R was watching, and Philip asked him to send us tunes for the Tea Time Talent Show, which he did.
It's fucking incredible,
Nice
man.
job, Philip. Yeah.
I hope he's watching now, man. I hope as we can like totally destroy his snares and then
Yeah.
let him feel the pain. No,
With
just
some
kidding, man.
real
Thank
harsh
you so much.
feedback.
Thank you so much for shooting it over, man.
But first, we're gonna give him a chance to say what he wants in this video. Here it comes.
Lower, take one. Yeah, anyway. What's up, everyone? This is Lower. For those of you who don't know already, my real name is Ben. I'm 30 years old and from the UK. I live with 4 girls, one of which is my girlfriend and the other 3 are animals, so I'm completely outnumbered. I started making drum and bass about 10 years ago. Me and a friend of mine, Locust Lung, who's a member of Clax now, we wrote an EP called Sentinel EP under the names of Locust Lung and Mora. It was more sort of technical, deep, dark drum and bass. Quite proud of that still to this day. Have I ever been to a high tea event? No, I haven't. They tend to be in the Netherlands, so it's quite far to travel from the UK, but I would like to go one day, that'd be cool. First thing I'm going to do when all this corona business ends is go on a long hike somewhere up north in the UK, have some good food out, and maybe go for a party as well. Burn off some of that steam. This tune, basically my girlfriend challenged me to make something similar to Mr. Saxobeat, which is a really incredibly cheesy saxophone pop tune. So it started off with the main sax as the bulk of the idea, and it developed into something completely different, as it always does. All that's left of the sax is like just 3 stabs, and that's it. So I hope you enjoy the tune. Take care, have a good one, bye.
Man, that's so recognizable, man. To start out with something and then it totally going a different direction.
Exactly. You never know where it goes. And I also really feel him with what he said about going on a hike when this is all over, you know? I just
Yeah,
can't
more
wait to
isolation.
go outside and, isolation, but outside.
Man, if this shit is over, I'm just gonna cuddle people all day, man. I'm just gonna hung them, man.
No, I just want to go. I just want to go places again. Screw people.
I'm gonna go clubbing naked. Just whatever, fuck it. Touching everyone.
Come to a high tea and have
Come
Philip
to a high
club-
tea party. You can see
Yeah.
dance around
Philip
naked.
clubbing naked.
Well, I think we should just play the tune.
Yeah, we should.
And I think we're gonna play the second drop of this one as well.
Yes.
I was about to say this, man.
Yeah.
I think this is the one for us. We gotta play the second drop. Okay. Well, I kind of want to start out with this one because the second drop is still fresh in everyone's memory right now.
Yeah, start out with your thing.
So personally, it's a real creative track. First of all, and I love that. I mean, I hear a lot of drum and bass daily, and this is something else. So I like that. However, personally, I'm not a big fan of the thing on the drop. So you got like the steps. I think about like saxophone, right? Like tap, tap, tap. That's cool.
Yeah.
But then it comes with like that's a bit too much for me. So I wrote it down as feedback, and then I heard the second drop, and I was like, okay, well, there you have it. That's what I meant, because I was thinking what you should do is create a bit more of a deeper drop, first drop. But you basically already did this in the second drop, so I would say just look at the second drop again and get rid of some aspects from the first drop and make them look a bit more alike.
Yeah.
Because I really
think you
like the
should
vibe of the
just-
second drop. Yeah.
I think you should just make the drops the same with the synths, but just have the regular beat in the first
Regular
drop
beat,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
the weird
And the
beat
extra
in the
rest-
second drop. And
Yeah,
then
man,
the drops are
I'm think-
different enough, but because that sound in the second drop is so much better than that lead sound in the first drop.
So much better.
It sucks,
Rob,
man, that lead sound. we promised
No,
to
but-
be harsh, right?
Oh yeah. Your snare sucks. No, but really, I wasn't totally convinced with the first drop. But when I heard the second drop, I was like, wow, this is what we
Yeah,
need.
that's
So
where the
basically,
song is. Yeah.
Take that one and put a normal drum and bass pattern under it in the first drop, and just have the second drop still the same, and just send it to us again.
Yeah. So yeah, apart from that, it also sounds pretty solid already. The only thing I would change in the mix, well, there's maybe more things, but one obvious thing is that some of the bass sounds are pretty heavy in the 100 to 200 hertz area.
Yeah, but he's from the
I-
UK. He's from the
Oh,
UK.
then you have to use a lot of bass. Yeah,
Yeah, they need more bass. in
like
their
this
tunes.
this area, especially in the. I don't know which sound it was again, but anyway, just make sure you get that area under control, because if it's too powerful there, it will dominate your whole mix and it will sound muddy.
Okay,
So beware of the muddiness.
your turn.
I think everything has been said. The main thing for me was also like the arrangement. I think all the ingredients are there, but the placing of the different things, the different ingredients you have to shuffle the track to make it more complete in my eyes. But that already has been said. Mixdown sounds very tight, in my opinion. It's already there for me. And if I look at the comments, people say great intro, flows right into the beat nicely. It's got a great vibe, definitely feeling this track, very techy. Awesome how he turned the sample into this. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely,
true.
definitely.
really like that. Yeah.
Second drop is funky. So yeah, awesome tune.
Hey,
Very
I think it's time for
awesome.
commercial.
Right.
I think
commercial
it's
break.
time for a little
Mate.
commercial break, yeah.
Oh,
We'll be
shit.
back in a minute.
Are you feeling sick of not going to parties? Do you sometimes even worry you'll forget what it feels like to dance to the rhythm of drum and bass on a high-tea club night? Well, don't worry, because right now you can bring a bit of high-tea music into your own home. Check out our new merchandise store at highteamusic.nl. High-tea music. Go hard and be home.
Right in the feels.
Yep.
No,
Yeah.
man. Oh, man. It keeps getting worse, man. Now, like, there's also, if you pay close attention, also like this sexual tension in the track. in the
Yeah,
voice or
it's
something.
it's a very sexy voice I have.
It's very sexual, man. Wait, let me
Please
give you a
buy
thumbs
our
up.
high tea merchandise.
Let me give you a thumbs up. I do.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah. When I talk to girls from now on, I will talk in my commercial voice.
Oh man, I can't wait for the first party again. You could just be in the front row and use that voice. You know, I mean, it's gonna be great, man.
It's not Are You Robin from Tea and Sugar, but are you the voiceover from that awesome high tea commercial?
Exactly. Oh man.
Okay.
Next tune is from Frank Lemon, and it's called Funkster. And he sent us a video, so let's watch that.
Hi there, I'm Frankie, aka Frank Lemon, 27 years old and from Austria. My interest in electronic music started way back when I was 12 years old, listening to The Prodigy and Pendulum and making my first beats in Reason. 5 years later, I snuck into my first rave with headliner Spore, and that really started my love for drum and bass that never really stopped in the last 10 years. My artist name developed after somebody said I look like a Frankie, whatever that means, and lemons are just awesome fruits, I guess. I've never been to a high tea party specifically, but I've seen you guys play out way back when you released on Moshpit. My tips to stay sane right now are making music, reading, keeping in touch with the people you love, and if you have the chance to preparing your garden for drum and barbecue events. The tune you're about to listen to is one of my favorites at the moment. I try to combine several different styles in this one, like funky synths, FM neuro bass lines, and a real guitar riff by the guitarist Altin. Also special thanks to Dossa, who helped me with some feedback on the mixdown with this one. Hope you enjoy the tune, looking forward to your harsh critique, and thank you very much for supporting the local scene with this format. Cheers.
Dude,
Again, Dossa
what, really?
and his
again?
students. All his
What
yeah.
the fuck is up with this guy?
He teaches everybody. For the people who weren't watching last week, we also had one of the students from Dossa and Locust, who sent in a tune. And again, So apparently
wait,
he's a
wait.
good teacher.
Well, we didn't know that was the funny part. We had
No.
Dosa and Locus as like guest speakers in last week's episode, and
Yeah.
so we played them. They're basically the track that they worked on, like helped the guy with, and this was so weird, man. And now again, dude,
Yeah.
this is like conspiracy, man. What's happening in Austria? There's something
Dosa is
strange.
taking over like the entire Austrian drum and bass sound.
We
I
should
think.
we should watch our borders, man. We
Yeah.
should
No, Benny
Fuck,
has
he's-
to do like A&R for us, man.
maybe that's a good one actually.
Yeah.
Benny, if you are watching this, call me.
Call me. Yeah.
We need you.
No, but seriously, give us a call. Give us a call.
But yeah, this is all very nice, but let's hear how well he actually taught Frank Lemon and play the tune.
Yep.
Very strong intro. I actually want to hear more of it. What about you guys?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. I think Dosa mentored him very well.
Yep.
Oh, nice. I just wanted to hear it drop one more time. Because it's so
Come
lit.
on.
Yeah.
Actually, do you know Cream? Like the band Cream?
Yeah,
was
from
one of-
name, but...
Eric Clapton. It was one of
Yes.
Eric
Oh,
Clapton's
yeah, of
first
course.
bands.
Yeah.
And you got this track, Sunshine from Your Love, of Your Love, whatever. And it goes like... Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah,
dun,
yeah,
dun.
yeah.
It really
that
reminds me
tune.
of that vibe.
I had another tune. It was I think it's an old high contrast tune or something.
Yeah, there's
I
also
know
a
the one
contrast
you're
tune.
talking about, yeah.
But there's also another like rock band that also did this. It's on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, a lot of things.
Help
came to-
us.
came to mind.
Help us in the comments. If
Help
you
us,
know
yeah, help
what we're
us. If
talking
you
about.
recognize that.
But the thing is with funky music is that a lot of it sounds very similar, you know? It's kind of like a formula, I think.
Yeah, true.
It's still very nice
Same
to
with
listen
blues.
to. Yeah,
Same with
but
blues or
but
whatever,
it's
yeah.
all very comparable to each other, I think that's why it reminds us of so many tunes.
Yeah, probably. But
Yeah.
the funny thing is, it didn't remind me of a single funk tune, actually. It just reminded me of different tunes,
Yeah.
which were not funk.
Funk is everywhere.
Okay, anyway, you want to kick it off, Rob?
Yeah. Well, first of all, it's a sick tune, and the way it drops, like, it's one of those tunes where I'm like, fuck, I want to be in the club hearing this or playing this. It's really nice.
Roy
Yeah.
wants to be in the club. Finally,
Yeah.
enough of the hiking. And let's...
Oh, I want to be like hiking and with my headphones on listening
Ah,
to this
no.
tune.
No, okay, who votes for naked in the club? I vote for naked in the club.
What about hiking naked?
Yeah, that could be. Or hiking at the club.
Just walking around the club.
Okay.
No, with like those hiking sticks.
Yeah. And like have them with like lights in them and everything.
Man,
They're
I hear,
really
like, a
ravey.
new concept for
Yeah.
our new Teen Sugar live show. You'll be
Nordic club walking.
you'll be hiking and I'll be dancing around naked, and it's gonna be
Nordic dancing.
great. Nordic dancing. Damn. Okay, anyway, we're getting off track. We're getting off track.
Yeah.
And we need.
All right,
we need-
so about the tune, I actually think it's pretty perfect. The only thing is that I think the mix, it's good, but it can be upped just a little bit. Like, it can be a bit more punchy. The kick sounds like it could use a little bit more beef in the low end. And overall, I think it sounds clean now, and it's a sound you could go for, but it's lacking a bit of low mids, I think. And of course, that's an area you have to be careful with, because if you boost that too much, everything's gonna sound muddy. But I think you can create a bit more depth in this track if you get a bit more presence in this area and get your kick to be more present in the low end. But yeah, those are just some final things. Overall, I think, yeah, you did a very good job.
Cool. Let me see. Oh, first of all, indeed, but I'm a sucker for like funky tracks, so this one is right up my alley, so to say. But feedback wise, if you play the drop one more time.
Yeah, I think it's over.
Yeah, there. It goes
Yeah.
to I think it was like an F.
It starts at an F.
Then it's
like
well, you know that part.
B
Well, what
flat,
is it?
like
It's a B
the
flat.
fourth chord.
Okay,
Yeah,
anyway,
in the blues,
um, Anyway, I kind of expected that too much. Like the first time I heard the tune, I just knew. I know I like to be a little bit surprised at the drop, but I just knew what was gonna happen, and that's okay. I mean, it's still proper, but maybe try a different tone there. See how that works out, but that's more of preference, just to make something be unexpected.
Yeah, I think what you mean is like it's a bit too cheesy, that chord.
Yeah,
Like it's a standard blues progression, and it's
Yeah.
like, okay, we know it.
Okay,
and
we know this.
It's
We
not
know
really
this.
exciting anymore.
Yeah, indeed. We know this. It's a recipe that works, but well, there are other recipes as well.
Yeah.
Cooking
I
analogies are always one-on-one with the music.
Yeah, just use a different spice, you know?
Use a
And then you're
different,
good. Yeah, I think you could improve there. Yeah.
Okay. Well, actually, that was the only thing for me, man.
Okay.
For me,
yeah,
this tune was perfect. Like mix wise, no comments. The first 5 seconds. When I first listened to this tune, my volume was too loud, and I was just shocked.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god.
It sounds like you're playing back a drop or something right away. Yeah.
So, maybe try to filter them in or something with the low pass filter, but maybe it was just me with my volume being too
it's
loud.
unique though to start that way.
It's unique.
Because
Yeah,
everybody
that's true.
always starts like very safe, you know, like with a
Not true.
or
Not
with
true.
a
Do you
pad
know that-
and with hi-hats.
Do you know the Heartbeat Loud VIP from NDC?
Oh,
It
that starts
literally
with a
starts
drop.
out with a drop. It
True.
literally starts
Okay,
out
but
with a drop.
that's one tune that starts
But
out with a drop.
There's one
Yeah.
tune out there, and
Yeah,
it's
it's
NDC,
there,
and he
it's
did
there.
this already.
Yeah.
Okay, if I look at the comments, yeah, everyone is really positive. Great tune. Casper tells us, please release this song. I want it so bad. Everyone is dancing around their rooms.
That's what she said, by the way.
Yeah,
Nice.
I was about to say it, man.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's what your mom told me.
Oh. Definitely hear the Dossa influences, which is nice, of course. Dance floor banger in my book. Love that last drop, kind of little Brooks Brothers feel as well. Yeah. Everyone is really positive, so am I. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Sick.
Okay, great. Everyone's
Sick
positive.
tune.
We'll throw away the track. Throw it
Yep.
away. Next one.
Right now.
Yeah, I think we have one more tune left, right?
Final one.
All right, let's check it out.
It's a deep and dead show.
Final tune.
Redemptive, which you have already seen on High Tea Music. He already released with us. And he sent in a tune called Lush City. And he has a video about that, which I'm going to play for you right now.
Yo, what's up? This is Rolf Dubois. I am 25 years old. I come from Denmark and I'm currently taken. So I used to create hardstyle, but then in 2015 I switched over to drum and bass under the name Redemptive. It's a band of redemption, but I just think it sounds really cool. My last event was in 2017 where I played back-to-back with Felipe, half of Teen Suga. I was gonna go here 1st of May for the Little Roll collab that you're having in Amsterdam that was postponed till December, so I'll be there instead. What am I gonna do when I come out of this quarantine? I'm definitely gonna get a haircut and have a good time with people. It's kind of hard when you can't really see your friends that often and family as well. So the track for me, Lost City, it is a very lush cityscape kind of sound, a bit of James Bond, and I think a bit of Amy Winehouse vocal in the breaks ties it all together. So yeah, that's my track. I hope you enjoy it, and thanks for having me on the T-Show.
All right.
Fun fact about this guy, he's also responsible for several of the artworks on the label side, actually.
Yep.
Even forgot to mention that. Yeah.
Yeah, man. But it's like big
Yeah.
ups to this guy, man. He's helped us so much. He's a lovely guy. He makes awesome music, and yeah, the artworks are fucking amazing.
Yep.
Yeah. And also makes amazing tunes. Let's hear it.
The fuck is up with Amy Winehouse's voice?
That's all you had to say to let me know you run this show. I like it though.
Very nice.
Well, I think we have heard a lot of tracks from Redemptive over the past years.
Yeah.
At High Tea. And to me, there's always like this one thing happening, because the guy really knows how to make incredible tracks, like story-wise. I love it. It's real original stuff. But it always comes down to the drums for me. And I really wanna urge in this time. So Rolf, if you're listening, I'm gonna urge you, simply try and replace the drums and the drop with like a more organic, standard liquid drum bass drum loop, and see how that feels. Because I think that would it would really benefit the track.
Yeah.
Since it's already super original, and I think the drums are just a little bit too much, taking it too far.
They're just a bit clicky, like you know, and that makes the track sound a bit restless.
Yeah, indeed.
Well, it's actually a very calm track, so.
Indeed, it also feels like it's really static and synthetic.
Yeah.
So yeah, try that, and don't be afraid to add like some of your unique percussion elements to it. I mean, that makes you. But I think in general, you could just try and make the drums a little bit more standard.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's very good feedback, because with that change, I think it would be a really big track instantly.
Incredible track, man.
Yeah.
Incredible track.
Yeah.
Like the vibe is there with all the instruments and all the melodies.
And I really like that how he uses the vocal ambience, you know, like he has a vocal part, but throughout the whole song you hear the ambience of the vocal.
Yeah,
really nice. Yeah.
So Rolf, do this and send us a track again.
Yeah.
Fucking do it, man.
Yeah, for me, like the tune asks for minimal drums, but that's
So not like a break, but more like come on crooked minimal.
Yeah, like less is more kind of drums, you know.
Also,
because there's already so much melodic information that it only needs just minimal drums to make it complete for my
Maybe,
taste.
yeah, interesting, yeah.
But you always want minimal drops, just admit it, man.
Okay. I'm a sucker for minimal drum.
Something I wanted to say about the tune is that for my taste, the beginning of the drop starts out a bit too empty. Like later on, you have all these beautiful elements coming in, like that soulful vocal sample and the horns. You could maybe try to make those come in earlier in the drop. To create more interest there. Another thing is that the transition from the drop to the breakdown sounds a bit too sudden for me. I'll play it back one more time. Like it's in one instant, it goes from the drop to a hard switch to the vocal. But maybe if you let those drop sounds have a bit more of a reverb tail, it will transition nicely into the vocal. And yeah, I think you will stay in the vibe a bit better then.
Yeah, now that you mentioned this, I think this is kind of the same like in the build to the first drop.
Let's see.
It's also it's less, but it's still pretty out of the blue.
Yeah, it's not as much there. Maybe a little bit, but
not as much. No, not as much.
Yeah.
But maybe add a little bit more of a riser.
Okay.
I think we're at the end.
I think we're at the end of the tunes.
We're not at the end of the show. No,
definitely not. Because as you can see in the top corner, we have a special guest called Andromedik. Yeah.
Let me give him a call.
I think we're gonna call him, right?
Wait. First of all, people can vote.
I forget. This is all about voting. Yeah.
Oh God. How can we forget? How can we forget?
Okay, so we're gonna open the voting links now. We're gonna play you a short mix of the tunes, so you can refresh your memory a bit. And after that, we're back, and we're gonna call this Belgian guy.
Yeah. So everybody, click on the vote link and vote for your favorite track, and we'll play it all to you now.
All right. See you in a minute.
3, 2, 1.
Whoa! There we have a
Bam,
surprise.
There we are. There's a fourth member to the group now. Who could it be? Who could it be? How are you, man?
I'm good, man. Thanks.
Still surviving?
Yeah, just making music and working for school, I guess. Just filling my time.
Yeah,
man,
you've been making a lot lately.
Yeah, I've been working on a lot of music. Also, finally found time to just finish IDs and stuff. Yeah, everything's going great.
Nice,
Good,
man.
Good. Okay, so first thing first, which track was your favorite and why?
My favorite was by Frank Lemon. Yeah, just it literally caught me by surprise. Like, there's a lot of energy in the track. Yeah, I totally played this out. Really strong stuff. Just some minor details mix down wise, but other than that, it's there. I think.
I mean, it's a great track. I think we all share that opinion. Cool, man. Okay, well, he got that one going for him. So yeah, let me see. So like Robin already said, you got a lot of new music out at the moment. But what's coming up next? What are you working on?
So I just released Close to Me, and there's another single coming quite soon.
Nice.
Personally, it's I think one of my favorite pieces of music I wrote in a long time. If you've been watching the Liquidity Instagram and stuff, you might find a preview of that. And other than that, I have some exciting collabs coming up. And yeah, just a lot of music in the works, which I hope to release all.
What's that one track called that's your favorite?
It's called Better With You.
Oh fuck, man! Send it to me. I think I already saw some hype about this. I think I saw one of the guys from Cartoon.
Yeah.
Saying that they liked it. Yeah. Just send it to me, man. I'd love to hear it.
Yes, I think that Liquidity already sent out a promo, so
really?
You might have it already.
Oh, we should have it already then.
Fuck, I'm gonna check now.
I'll send it to you anyway. Yeah.
I'm gonna check it now.
There's always so much promo that you miss stuff sometimes.
I get buried in promo nowadays, but let me see. I'm wondering whether I got it. Okay, well, never mind. My internet is like I forgot my internet really sucks. Okay, well, just send it to me, man. Just send it to me. I'm not even gonna bother looking it up. Okay, so yeah, that's good. Some good stuff, man. And so the quarantine. What's your daily routine nowadays?
Yeah, I just usually I get up at maybe 8 and then work a little bit for uni. Has to happen as well. There's a lot of online lectures and stuff. And then usually just I play some Warzone and make music. That's what my day looks like.
A proper day, man. Sounds like a proper day.
Good life.
Really, really good that you're still at uni, man. I see so many drum and bass DJs just dropping out halfway. But I mean, it's important. It's important.
Like me. Yeah. Like me.
You're like Robin.
You're like,
look at him. You're
taking a stab at me right now.
No. But what I meant was, I get it if you stop from if you're doing like a music production course or whatever, and you stop because it makes sense if you're making music and you do it better than teachers. Why bother? But I mean, for instance, in my case, I was already halfway through my civil engineering degree, and I was like, okay, am I gonna stop or not? And then I was like, nah, man, it's just stupid to stop halfway. And
I agree.
Unless you're like making music, because
I think that's the difference. Like if you're already halfway, you have to see it through. But I never made it halfway.
Yeah, that's probably also true. Yeah. No, but I mean, if you look at like for instance at Robin's academy, I think Maddox was there and he also stopped, and NCT was there and he also stopped.
And Guns, he's not in the drum and bass scene, more like future bass trap kind of stuff.
I think I heard
it's really funny how like that one class or whatever all those courses are really focused at producers, so to say, and all the producers stop there. It's like so weird. I think Julian is like the only one who finished it that I know.
Yeah. Very nice.
Thank you. Yay. Oh, I've got my degree, yeah.
Congrats again, man. Congrats
Thank
again.
you. Thank you
It's a
very
rarity.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, where were we?
Well, I lost kind of track about. Yeah. Oh, we were talking about daily routines. So it's basically like uni, gaming, and music.
Yeah, like not that much of gaming. Usually, I'm not really that much of a gamer, but I have to fill my time these days. So I thought, why not try it out? And yeah, just trying to live a bit more healthy than usual now that there's not a lot of touring or whatever, just parties going on. So yeah.
Makes sense. More push-ups every day.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta look good as a DJ, you know. When you're up on stage,
You're already
gotta be
looking
above
good, man.
EDM DJ.
Yeah, we should all be better looking than EDM DJs, and then all of a sudden, drum bass will be the most popular genre.
Yeah, I think that's the solution.
Definitely, man. Definitely. So Axel, what would you like? What would be your number one tip to all people staying at home? Like,
I guess just not falling into the trap of staying up so late because you don't have any like things that you have to
I
do
feel
next
attacked.
day, and just try to stick to your routine, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, Philip.
oh my God, I was like up until 5 a.m. last night,
5 a.m. gang. Yeah.
crying alone in my room. No jokes, but yeah, my I'm just totally fucked up. I sleep way too late nowadays because of the quarantine. I don't know what's up with me. So thank you for your tip. I'll consider it, and I hope someone else is also listening and also feeling attacked right now, and that's good. How are you guys actually, Robin and you? Do you like sleep early or late?
Yeah,
Like,
I sleep
compared to
a
before?
bit later than usual, but not that late, you know, between 12 and 2. And usually I sleep around 12. So it's not that bad for me.
I sleep
Yeah,
like
okay.
early.
I must say my weekends are worse. Like, I kind of still have this weekend thing going on. I want to sleep late in the weekend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
feel that.
I have this routine that I go to bed like early and then wake up late. You know, that's really nice. You
Oh,
sleep
that's
like
amazing.
That's really
That's
good.
fucking
That's
amazing.
the
That's
opposite
alive.
of
hours.
that's the opposite
Oh.
of what I have. You know,
so
I go
nice.
to bed later, but I still wake up early.
Yeah, I just moved. I recently moved to a new house, so that was a hard week, you know. But yeah, so my nights are pretty long right now. So I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm a happy guy.
I just wanted to say, by the way, I just remembered that, like on the first High Tea release, we had a tune of Andromedik.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Invasion, right?
Invasion, and I remember
yeah.
that at that point we never heard about you, and it's so sick to see where you are now. You know?
Yeah,
Thanks, man.
Yeah, it's insane. Yeah,
going places.
yeah, man.
Yeah, man, but it's the same with many of the guys who started out at High Tea. You also got obviously lecturers, and
Yeah,
I'm probably forgetting someone right now, but don't be offended if I forgot you. But there are a lot. I see this a lot. I see this happening a lot, man. I think
Yeah.
Dusky. You see the same with Dusky. He's also
Yeah.
got picked up by Liquidity at the moment, and that's good. That's good, man. As long as you also,
also
send us
the-
some tunes once in a while.
Yeah. I think also the first high tea party I played in Haarlem, I think it was.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
That led me to become in touch with Polygon guys because I played a remix there, and that's how I got to know these guys. So
No way!
Nice.
I didn't even know that, man.
Nice,
I
man.
love how
Yeah.
it's all connected.
yeah, it
Such a
is.
small scene, actually.
Yeah,
if you think
I
about it.
love the Dutch scene, how everybody connects and everybody knows everybody, basically.
Yeah, but also
Yeah.
the Belgian scene is also
Yeah,
good.
Belgium.
Don't discriminate now.
Shit, I was doing so well.
Yeah, you were doing so well. But yeah, it's although I must say the thing that I have against the Belgium scene is that there's just way too much jump up. But that's just for my personal taste.
Yeah.
There's a lot more jump up than compared to the Netherlands. I
So
guess.
when are you
yeah.
when are you gonna make jump up?
Yeah, I'm wondering.
Yeah, I
Kinda
have some
to.
tunes which are more jump up inspired, I guess. Like
Yeah.
you could compare it to the stuff that Foxemeson is doing.
Oh yeah, nice.
And yeah, I've been enjoying making those tunes. I guess I will release them as well. But like I'm not really going for the full jump up sound because I feel like the uplifting melodies are more kind of my thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense, man. Makes sense. But a little jump up in the wild, there's nothing wrong with
Yeah,
that.
it doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt.
It doesn't hurt. It's actually pretty fucking fun if you play it out live.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
don't play too much. Okay. Anyway, I think we should ask the audience whether they got any questions for Axel.
Yeah, I got one question from Bob. He's Method, who sent us all the tunes, and he's asking.
Method. That's like the ghost producer for Lexerus, right?
Yeah. He makes all Lexerus tunes. Yeah.
He's the guy behind Lexerus. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's asking this for Lexerus. Do you have a producer tip for the younger producers who are watching? Yeah, that's
younger. I think the guy's 25, man. Axel is younger.
Yeah, I'm younger. Yeah. I'm 21. But I guess like the biggest tip I could give you is just enjoy the process of making music and don't start thinking about releasing it and just getting out and growing an audience too soon. Like I think if you enjoy the process of just creating something and being proud of that all the rest will follow easily, right? So just focus on enjoying what you're doing instead of thinking about the end product.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it's a very good one. Yeah.
Man. You should do some like inspirational classes.
TED Talk.
Pep talk. TED talk, not a pep talk. I said like pep talk. That's also possible. You can also do pep talks like backstage before people go on stage. You're like believe in yourself.
Just act like there's no audience.
Awesome.
Well, actually, how is it with you? Are you like afraid to get on stage? Like, because we used to be, but it faded. But tell us about your side of things.
It's always been quite alright. So I used to be a little bit stressed, like when I started out, but now I'm just looking forward to it, I guess. And at like really big events, I'm a bit nervous, but in a good way. Like I'm looking forward to it, and yeah.
Totally understand, man. Totally understand.
I always have this thing like if I'm really like nervous, then like the first touch of a CDJ, and everything is gone. You know?
Yeah.
And the focus starts. That's so weird. It's like the first touch of a cue button or a play button, and everything is gone.
It's funny how that goes. Oh man, talking about stage fright.
Yep.
And I got the story from Jeroen from NCT, but I'm not gonna tell it even. I'm just gonna ask if I can tell it, and I will tell it next week if I may.
Yeah. So tune in next week.
Because I mean, I fucking love the guy. I don't want to tell anything like too crazy or something. But it's like a mental story, man. But anyway, everybody has stage fright in one way or another. But yeah. It's also part of fun, I'd say.
Yeah.
Any other questions from the audience, by the way?
Not really. Let me take
a look. We'll give them like 10 seconds. You got 10 seconds to post a question.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, you're too late. Okay, anyway. I want to remind all the people again to vote if they haven't done so already. There's a voting link in the description, I believe, and in the comments and whatever. It's everywhere. It's in your bedroom. If you open your fridge, there's a voting link. So yeah, please vote. And I think we should end the call, play the video, and then announce the results.
I think we're going to play the commercial first, and then we'll be back. Okay. Just a bit more commercial. And then,
thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, no, that's actually a good one. We're going to play the mini mix instead for the last minute voters.
Yeah, perfect. Hey. Okay, anyway, Axel,
thank you for being here.
Stay safe.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah. Nice guy, that Andromedik.
Lovely guy.
Yeah. So yeah, I think this is the last chance for everybody to vote, because in a bit we're going to discuss the tunes and which tune we think is the winner. And after that, we're going to announce 1 or 2 winners, depending on how you vote and how we decide.
Indeed. Okay, so let's play the long mini mix.
Yeah, we're gonna have a little break, a couple of minutes, and then we'll be back. Last chance to vote is this very minute. So do it now. Okay, be back in a bit.
That's all you had to say to let me know you run this show. I like it though.
All right. So I hope everybody had a last chance to vote because it's now officially closed.
I need to wipe the blood on my face. It was an intense battle.
Yeah. We never agree on anything. But I won, by the way. I won.
Yeah, Robin won.
Yeah.
But it was a tough battle. It was a tough battle.
Yep.
All right. So shall we just announce who we decided is the winner?
Yeah, let's not announce it. Let's just end the show here.
All
Fuck
right,
it. No one
let's
cares.
build a bit of tension. Build a bit of
Thanks for
tension.
watching.
Okay, there it comes. The winner is Frank Lemon with his track Funkster.
Well done. Well done.
Give it up for Frank. Yeah, no, we actually didn't have a fight about it. It was pretty obvious to us.
Yeah.
Like when we heard it, it was like, you know, the other tunes were good as well, but this was like, okay, I want to play this, I want to dance to it.
It's
So, yeah.
It's a proper track, man. It's a proper
Exactly.
fucking tune.
Yeah.
So, the poll.
But yeah, the people in the poll did not agree with us, or somebody was
Ooh.
very popular. No, the one who won in the poll, it was also a very good tune. So I'm just gonna say it. The winner of the poll vote is Method with Hefty. Yeah, and I gotta say, well deserved.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well deserved, man. Well
Yeah.
deserved.
And he has 2 tunes now, which are through to the finals.
It's crazy, man. It's
Yeah.
crazy. Okay, so I think it's always important to say at this moment that every single tune that made it through to this point that's already a huge achievement, because we pre-selected your track from a selection of 40 or 50 other tracks, and so yeah, well done. Don't feel demotivated because we didn't pick your track as a final winner. It's already a huge compliment to even be in this video. So yeah, keep it up, and please send us more tracks, because we loved every single one of your tracks. So please send us more, or send us updated versions.
And we hope we can still be friends.
Fuck you, by the way, for that music, Robin. He knew I was gonna do this.
Yeah, he does it every week. So I thought, let's make it a bit cheesy.
It feels like my responsibility to say this, because I love every single track. So, but okay, thanks for the music.
No,
It really-
you're right about that.
It really set the vibe. So yeah. Anyway, let me see. Both Method and Frank Lemon are through to the finals.
Yeah, exactly. And
yeah,
something
next week.
about next week.
Yeah.
Because
And,
then we have the final round.
Ooh.
Exciting.
And yeah, the thing is, we decided we wanted an extra challenge for the final round. So every single contestant that made it to the finals will receive a task to remix a certain song in his own style or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's very, very
It's
emotional
not just
track.
any song. I'm
not
gonna
just
play
any
a
song.
bit of it right now, because it's
Yeah, play
an
it.
unreleased song, and everybody who won these first rounds, they have a chance to remix an unreleased song. Here's it.
Ooh.
That's the song. You're gonna make a remix of the Tea Time Talent Show jingle, because we heard all of your tunes, so yeah, you have improved versions, but there's not much feedback we can give on that, so you have to prove yourself this way.
It's a big challenge. You have to make a remix real quick. We'll play out all remixes, and the person with the best remix will be the winner. But he will not only win a release at High Tea Music, the winner will also receive a DJ spot on our next event. So we're upping the price. So you better make sure the remix is good.
Yeah, definitely. And just to be clear about the remix, it doesn't have to be like a release-ready remix. It's more about the idea, because we understand that you can't spend like full time next week on making this remix, but you could. We would love it, but you don't have to. It's more about the idea you can come up with, so we can judge what you can do with a tune like this, you know? Yeah.
Indeed, man. Indeed. And it will show you how you perform under like stressful circumstances.
Exactly. It's a very important skill.
Anyway, we'll send you an email with all the details.
Yeah.
And the stamps.
Well, I think it's time to end the show, right?
I think
Almost.
Almost.
One more thing. Don't forget, if you watch this, you got a discount code for 10% in our merch store. Simply
True, yeah.
simply go there and type in community, 10% off, just for you. Voila.
Community with EA, you know, like
Yeah.
it's a
It's
pun.
also
yeah.
yeah. It was also in whatever visible up there somewhere, I think.
Yeah, if you didn't see it during this show, you don't deserve the discount.
If you didn't see it, you're probably blind and you need to go to a doctor. Well, don't go to doctor probably. You get corona.
Stay home.
Go after all this. Have a checkup.
All right. Well, I think it's time to end
there.
this show, and we'll see you next week in the finals. And yeah, we have a lot of fun stuff planned for that.
Indeed, guys. Oh,
Back to you.
Look at it.
Back to you.
One love.
There you go. Bam. One for you guys.
All right. I think that's a nice ending. Let's say goodbye to everybody.
Bye bye.
See you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Are you feeling sick of not going to parties? Do you sometimes even worry you'll forget what it feels like to dance to the rhythm of drum and bass on a high-tea club night? Well, don't worry, because right now you can bring a bit of high-tea music into your own home. Check out our new merchandise store at highteamusic.nl. High-tea music. Go hard and be home.